Hey, what's going on, everybody? Joe Staszak here, and welcome back to another episode of the Scoreboard Never Lies. If you like it, please subscribe by hitting the little red button and share it around. I think it's down there. It might be down there. It's very little. I don't know why they don't make it a little bigger, but please subscribe if you like it, and thank you kindly for sharing it. Today's episode is something that hit me in real time, not from a book, not from a quote, but from being out in the world around the people, just observing as I do. And I want to talk about something that can literally change your trajectory if you lean into it. I call it relationship capital. Because here's the truth. When you invest in the right relationships, when you surround yourself with people who are aligned with your same values, same standards, same mission perhaps, something powerful happens. Ideas start flying, energy shifts, doors open. More importantly, you feel full in a way that no solo win could ever give you. You can chase money, chase status, chase accomplishments, but if you don't have the right people in your corner, it feels kind of empty. So that's where this starts. But where it goes is into something a little deeper. Now, why does this matter? Because what I keep seeing over and over and over again is the difference between two types of people. And I'm not judging here at all, just an observation. And it kind of slapped me in the face. It kind of gives me a weird feeling because I'm kind of glad I'm not on the other side. That's just me. I kind of like where I am, or at least my goals and how I try to live my life. You ever just sit in the airport or walk through a stadium and just observe? You see it all, you take it in. South Beach, maybe, great people watching down there. People just coasting, stuff in their faces. Now that's a vacation, so I get it a little bit. But the airport, the ballpark, soft pretzels, cheese whiz flying, cheesesteaks, beer after beer, 32-ounce big gulps, just consuming everything. Not just food, but bad habits, standards, the way maybe people dress or didn't dress when they showed up in public, inputs. And again, it's not judgment, it's awareness, because then every once in a while you see someone different and you can feel it. They carry themselves differently. Their standards are higher. Their energy's tighter. There's intention behind how they move. And you realize there are people who accept mediocrity and people who refuse it. And the separator comes down to two things: being humble and staying hungry. Now let's start with hunger. Because here's the trap. Sometimes the more success you have, the easier it is to maybe rest on your laurels a little bit, get comfortable, to coast, to say, I've done enough. I've worked hard. I achieved this. I might fall back a little bit. That's where people fall asleep. But the greats, I'm talking about the uber greats, they never lose that edge. Think about 12. Tom Brady, 6th-round pick, 199th overall. 4th on the depth chart at Michigan his sophomore year. Wasn't even the solo starter his senior year. 4th on the depth chart when the Patriots decided to keep him around. 4th. Overlooked, doubted, kind of dismissed. But even after all the rings, all the success, he stayed hungry. Why? Because hunger isn't about where you are. It's about what standard you're chasing next. The best are constantly raising the bar. They lean into discomfort. Talked about it the other day. Your comfort zone, you'll never grow in your comfort zone. Get out of it. They look for ways to grow, these uber successful folks, even when they don't have to. So here are 3 action items going forward. Write this down if you have a pen and paper with you. 3 ways to feed your hunger. Because if you feel like your edge is dulled a little bit, here's how to sharpen it. Number 1, visualize in detail. You've got to see it, not vaguely, not I want to be successful. No, get specific. Where do you live? What's your environment like? What's your day look like? How do you feel in your body? Who are you surrounded by? Because clarity creates energy. Again, it all ties into cleaning up the clutter. Creates energy when you have clarity. And energy creates action. If your vision is blurry, your effort will be too. Number 2, taste it. This one's big. You've got to experience glimpses of the life you want. Not to impress people, not to expand your belief system. Walk through the neighborhood. Maybe not your own. Maybe, the hoity-toity one a few miles away. Sit in the hotel lobby of the 9-star hotel. Test drive the Maserati that you never thought you'd be able to drive. If you're into that kind of thing, stand on the beach in Malibu. I take walks in Malibu all the time on the beaches. I look up at the $20 million homes. If I was liquid, maybe it might not be my thing. Money doesn't drive me like it does some other people. But again, just picture it, not from envy, but just from exposure. Because once your brain experiences it, if it's your thing, it stops feeling impossible and starts feeling inevitable. Whatever life you want to live, go visualize it. Take a look at it because it's out there. Other people are living it. What others need to succeed, not jealousy. It's not about bitterness, just awareness, because success leaves clues. So watch how the others or the real successful people do it. Watch how they operate. How do they speak? How do they carry themselves? How do they prepare? What kind of effort do they give? Remember, two things you can control: your preparation and your effort. It's like when a coach makes his team watch the other team celebrate a championship. It's not to punish them. You ever see in baseball, especially, that 1,000-yard stare after, let's say, the Dodgers won the World Series in Toronto? It's not about punishment. He wants them to visualize that the next time they might be the ones on the flip raising that hardware. The balance can be difficult between humility and hunger, because hunger without humility, that turns into arrogance, and humility without hunger, that turns into passivity. You need both. You need a combination of both. You got to find that right balance, because when you combine both, that's where greatness lives, because humility keeps you grounded. It keeps you learning. It keeps you coachable. It reminds you you're not done yet. And hunger, that keeps you moving, keeps you pushing, keeps you going forward, eyes downfield, keeps you evolving. The best in any field, whether it be fitness, business, relationships, they live in that balance. They always want more, and they never act like they've arrived either. That's called humility. That's called gratefulness. It's called awareness. That's a superpower, by the way. Self-awareness is a superpower. We'll get to that at some point. Okay, time to be real honest with you. I've been on both sides. I've had momentum. I've had setbacks. I've had moments where I felt like I was breaking through. My star was rising. I've had moments where I've had to rebuild. Pick up the pieces. And what I've learned is simple. If you lose your hunger, you stall. If you lose your humility, you fall. So the mission is to stay in the pocket every damn day. Here's the takeaway. Here's what I want you to take from this. Feed your hunger on purpose. Expose yourself to the better life, the life that you want to live. Visualize you in that life. Everything after that follows. Think bigger. Raise your standards. Think really big. I can't stress that enough. Really big. Raise those standards, but stay grounded, stay grateful. Always remember where you came from, and stay curious. Because the people who win long term are the ones who are always climbing without ever acting like they're above the climb. Just remember, pain is temporary, but championships are forever. If this episode hits you, do me a favor, share it with someone who needs it. Drop a 5-star review, tag me, let me know what landed. If you're ready to take this to another level, check out epicswagger.com. You can book a free call with me. We can talk it out, hug it out, whatever you want to do. If you're having some issues in your personal life with your fitness or other things, your mindset, let's rock and roll. This is what we do here. We build people who are humble, hungry, and unstoppable. I appreciate you. God bless. Love you. Let's keep rising above. Talk to you next time.